Most people on here may not know that I used to make hip hop music, and uh, it's something that I'm still passionate about as far as writing and being creative. I love, still do. I just my focus have been somewhere else lately. But I used to love just sitting down and like going through beats on YouTube, on BeatStars, and man, I roll one up and smoke and just get in the vibe and start creating where these lyrics come to my head and start crafting songs and melodies. And I got so many songs that actually I'm pretty proud of. And one day I'll on this channel I'll show that side of me. But right now, the purpose of this video is I wanted to focus on the reason why I stopped really creating and rapping like that. And not to say that I never will. This isn't to say that I never will rap again or record songs again, because most likely I probably will. But the reason why I stopped rapping is because I couldn't tell the truth anymore. And what I mean by that is that at a certain point, my mindset started evolving past what the typical hip hop industry or hip hop sound is going for. And that doesn't mean that I couldn't make music outside of that box. I definitely could, but at that point, at that time, I had to step away because I realized I saw from a whole different perspective exactly what, the hip hop industry and black music, exactly the point that it had came to. And it's a very disappointing point because I started realizing that there's so much more that we can offer as far as content, subject matter, and just overall what we talk about in this music and the influence that we can have through music. And once you realize how much our music, and when I say our music, I mean black music made by black entertainers, how much of it is influenced by outside forces to be negative and to be detrimental to our community. And so I reached a point to where I had to pause. And even though a lot of the music that I made was forward thinking, and of course I had songs about, dumb stuff too. I mean, it's a balance with everything, but overall my mission and my lane when I made music was to make progressive thinking music and thought provoking music. And so that's the reason I had to stop, because I felt like you couldn't tell the truth. And the truth is when I say the truth, I mean challenging the establishment, whether it comes to racism or just the things that black people have go through. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to even challenging the negative thoughts within your own community, it's almost like the hip hop community is set up to turn against its own when it tells the truth about its own community. So my goal is next time I do get that, that itch, and I'm ready to get back out there and start creating again in that form, is to be able to weave in some of these more thought-provoking ideas and just really make something that's sounds different, man. Like, I'm tired of the same old thing. I feel like for years we just been kicking the same old stuff. Nobody talking about new subject matter. Nobody bringing up new challenging ideas. It's just like the same rehash, and it's all about capitalizing on an audience. And normally they trying to take advantage of the dumbest audience or the most vulnerable audience, which is, especially when it comes to the most vulnerable audience, that's the younger crowd or the young kids, and they feeding the young kids slop, and the kids don't know any better, so they eat it up. And your favorite artists, they take it to the bank, while the whole time they just basically just selling out they're selling out our community, and it's been going on for way too long. So I definitely want to be a part of that, and I feel like I was blessed to not fall into that trap, because who's to say I could have, you know, let's say I did was blessed with a situation where I had a certain deal, and then I got caught up and stuck in that lane, or got caught in all these contractual obligations, and lose myself, or you know, lose my values. And it's just so many different ways things can go off track, and a lot of times the grass looks greener than it is, on that side. So I always wanted to be someone who kept it, kept it 100 and kicked real game. And so I value that freedom that I have, and I value the opportunity that I have moving forward as a creative to, find my audience and find the right audience for me that vibes with what I want to see happen in this world, and then that's building my community, not tearing it down. That's helping my community evolve past where we are, coming out of the civil rights movement, which was coming right out of slavery. So it's been a long, long history, but we have to have bigger goals, and we have to see the bigger picture. We have to come together in our community, and that's what it is. So yeah, until I hop back on that track and hop and back in that booth, I'm gonna keep kicking game on here, and I hope y'all keep tuning in. Until next time.